Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today we will be talking about fragrances that I deem to be timeless beauties, meaning they have stood the test of time and they're not going out of style. They are not going out of style. They don't seem dated. They don't seem anything of the sort. They're just good. So if you're interested in my thoughts, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you've decided to come back, big up your whole self. Big up your whole entire self for stopping by this video, and I hope you will watch till the end. I truly appreciate your continued support of my channel. Means a lot. If you have not already subscribed, now's the time. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Nothing in America is free, they say, but subscribing is free. So go ahead and do that. Give the video a thumbs up if you find any value in what I'm saying, and make sure your notification bell is turned on so you will not miss an upload from me. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the fragrances, let us talk about my scent of the day as per usual. So today I am wearing this fragrance right here, and this is Sisters Before Misters from the house of Juicebox. Love this fragrance. I love what it stands for. This is like, if you know anything about Juicebox, the tops are like records, and all their fragrances have some kind of musical influence. This is inspired by this for, the Spice Girls. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Yeah, them. I wanna, yeah. If you wanna be my lover. Anyways, I love this fragrance, but you know what makes it even better? Try it if you have this with Candy Heart. This is from Skin Potion in collaboration with Fab Finds by Keitra, and I will definitely link her channel below. This is so good. This oil and this body butter, which I am almost done with. Yep, I'm halfway through. This oil, it pairs so well with Sisters Before Misters. It's sweet. Oh my gosh. And just so decadent. So decadent. And it just goes so well with Sisters Before Misters. Now this fragrance right here, what comes out more so on my skin, and I'll spray a little bit more on top of the oil just to get my nose back at it. This comes in with notes of lime, blackcurrant, ginger. Then there's strawberry and banana in the middle. I get the banana on my skin, and it's not like Laffy Taffy. It's not overly sweet. It's just blended really well. But you could tell that there's banana in here. But the banana is not like the note that's taking over. Actually, there's really not a note that's taking over. It's just a very sweet, well-blended fragrance. There's also Lily of the Valley, sugar, sandalwood, milk, and amber. Gorgeous fragrance. Again, look at my dent, y'all. This is a 2025 release, and I'm halfway through my bottle. I'm gonna have to sit her down for a little bit. Kind of like what I did with Karaoke Heart, because I was just like spraying all over the place. So this fragrance, very pretty, very girly. Don't take it too seriously. It is a fun fragrance. Suitable for all ages, my opinion. You know, there's some people that might say, oh, it leans a little juvenile, but I'm not one of those people. I enjoy it. I enjoy this fragrance. So, yep, my scent of the day today is this one right here. Sisters Before Misters, and I paired it with Candy Heart from Skin Potion. Sisters Before Misters is from the house of Juice Box. Yep, gorgeous fragrance. And it gives me about 4 to 5 hours on the skin. Minimally projecting. You live in your own little scent bubble. Okay, so let's get into the timeless classics. I think, and I'm probably gonna get a little bit of hate for this, but it's how I feel. It's my opinion. Like it or lump it. This is the first fragrance I want to talk about. And this is BR 540, Baccarat Rouge 540. The Extrait. I find this to be a fragrance that will not go out of style. Now, people might be sick of it because of all the dupes, etc. of this one and the original EDP, but it's timeless. It is timeless. This fragrance is going nowhere. This scent profile is going nowhere. Most duplicated fragrance of all times. Most duped fragrance of all times. BR 540. The Extrait is the one I want to talk about today. Bitter almond, saffron, Egyptian jasmine, ambergris, woody notes, musk, ambroxan. Love this fragrance. I know people are sick of it, but whenever I don't know what to wear, it's always a good option. No matter the season, no matter the time, the place, the occasion, Baccarat can get it. Baccarat can get it, whether it's this one or the EDP. I prefer this one, but yeah, I have them both. This retails for a ridiculous amount of money. $475 for this 70 ml. Y'all, that's crazy. But I don't know if it's on discount sites. I haven't seen it, but I will link what I find below for you. Again, this is timeless. It's light, airy, like you get that spun sugar vibe. This is just a little different with that almond note. The almond note to me just gives it more of a sweeter nuance, of course, a little more nuttiness. So it just, differentiates it from the original. This one, they both last forever on the skin. This one wears a little bit closer to the skin because of the higher oil concentration, but compliments, they never stop. People that don't know about fragrances, they ask what you're wearing, but people that know, they know you're wearing one of the Baccarat girls, okay? So, yep, this is Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait de Parfum, and I love this. I find this to be a timeless classic. Next up, we have this one right here, and this is Pure Poison from the house of Christian Dior. Now, this fragrance is like 21 years old. So you know, it's a classic. It's a classic. Not going out of style. To me, it's white floral forward. Like I get a lot of jasmine in the opening, but it's also not a heady white floral fragrance. The white florals are there, but it's also paired with some citruses in the opening. There's orange bergamot and Sicilian mandarin. Then you have gardenia, orange blossom in the middle, sandalwood, amber, cedar, white musk in the base. Very, very appropriate fragrance for so many occasions. Like I said, it's been on the market since 2004. Makes it 21 years old, and it's still relevant today. Still very relevant. Still wear this. I was going to spray, but it wasn't going to go good on my skin right now. Still wearable for all occasions, all seasons. Very pretty white floral citrus fragrance. Not overly, I mean, it's not heady at all, because I usually gardenia, depending on how the gardenia is done, gives me a massive headache. I can't even burn a candle with gardenia in it. That's a white floral that we kind of tussle sometimes. But Pure Poison, banger. This retails for $180, but believe you me, you're getting this for way under $100 on the gray market. Like Fragrance Net, places like this, you're getting it for under $100. And this is the 50 ml, and I love this fragrance. So if you haven't smelled Pure Poison, they still have it like at Macy's and other places, but yeah, I think this one is probably my favorite flanker of all the ones because it's so easy to wear. But yeah, comes highly recommended. Gives me about 5 hours on the skin with moderate projection, moderate sillage, and the price is right. You could get this for under $100. Some sites probably under $50. It depends. But yep, Pure Poison from the house of Christian Dior, classic. Next up, we have a fragrance that used to be my signature scent. Man, I wore this fragrance exclusively for about 10 years. Exclusively, and I gifted it to my aunt one time, and people were like, why are you walking around smelling like Roxanne? Like, everybody associated that smell with me because that is all I wore. Bottle after bottle after bottle, and the fragrance I speak of is none other than Pleasures Intense from the house of Estee Lauder. Love it. When you talk about a fragrance that you could wear anytime, any place, any season, Pleasures Intense. It opens with Green Lily. There's Peony, Blackcurrant, Ylang Ylang, and Cassis. So there's like a myriad of different florals in here. And it's just blended so stinking well. I love it. Lily, Jasmine, Tiara Flower, Moroccan Rose in the middle. In the base, you have Maple, Vanilla, Styrax, and Benzoin. Love this fragrance. Love this way more than the original Estee Lauder Pleasures. The Intense, I think it's just a little bit sweeter. Long lasting, gives me 10 plus hours on the skin. I kid you not. I actually wore it the other day because I knew I wanted to feature it, and I hadn't worn it in a while. Y'all, this does not quit. It does not quit. Right now, it retails for about $108, but again, that's just the retail price. You could find this on Fragrance Net for under $100 for sure. And this fragrance, I mean, if you're into like different florals, because as you can tell, there's white florals, there's yellow florals, there's rose, all types of florals in here, along with vanilla. I love this. This is just so nostalgic for me because, like I said, I wore this for 10 plus years when my kids were little, when we lived in California, and then when we moved to, oh my gosh, bottle after bottle after bottle of Pleasures Intense. And yeah, to this day, I would wear this to work. I have no problems wearing this to work. No problems wearing it just to run errands, etc. Because I know it's going to last forever and ever on the skin. So this is, what is it? Pleasures Intense from the house of Estee Lauder. Okay, next up is one of my favorite fragrances that I like to wear to bed or around the house. And this is Gucci Guilty Eau de Toilette. So soft and feminine and classy to me. It's very powdery. It opens with pink pepper, mandarin orange. In the middle, there's lilac. There's peach, jasmine, raspberry, black currant. In the base, we got some musk, some amber, some vanilla, some patchouli. And I just love this fragrance. On me, Really, it just smells like I'm wearing, you know that baby lotion? That pink baby lotion? That's what it smells like. That's why I prefer to wear it at night, because it's very comforting, very soothing to me. And when I wake up in the morning, you could still smell it on my skin. So I know it's a performer. It's definitely a performer. This retails for about $150, but again, since it's been around so long, let me see how long it's been around. Yep, well, not that long, but 2021 is when it was launched. But you could find this on the gray market for less than $100. Absolutely, you can. Like I said, very soft, very feminine, very powdery fragrance. It kind of gives the vibes of that baby lotion, that pink baby lotion. Gives me 7+ hours on the skin with a moderate sillage, moderate projection, because I've worn this to run errands in the past and I've gotten complimented a few times, and the compliments are always around like, you just smell very pretty, very feminine. And yeah, I like that. That's a compliment that I can get with, okay? So yeah, Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum from the house of Gucci. A very classic, very classy, elegant, timeless fragrance. Next up, we have my absolute favorite, you know, call me basic, but my absolute favorite from Louis Vuitton, and this is Spell on You. Spell on You, as you can tell, I had the big girl bottle, the big bottle, and it's almost done. I do have a backup though, because I really enjoy this fragrance. This is for the classy lady. This is for the lady that is always well dressed, very modestly dressed. You know, she ain't got no cleavage hanging out, nothing like that, okay? She is a class act. This opens with violet, Tuscan iris, some green notes. So right away you know that this fragrance has a very powdery aspect to it. Very powdery, very soft, very classy, very feminine. Then there's more Tuscan iris in there, along with rose, Chinese jasmine. In the base there's musk, peach, and Arcadia. That is I don't know what that is. Just like a yellow floral, I guess. I don't know what Arcadia smells like, y'all, but I know that this fragrance is a banger to me. Very, very versatile. I wear this to work. I wear this to run errands. I even wear it on a date. It's just really, you could wear it to brunch. Just light. Again, you are going to summon your feminine energy when you're wearing this. Definitely could be dancing like Maria von Trapp in the Sound of Music before she became Maria von Trapp. You know, is that the name she ended up with when she got married to the dude? Anyways, it was when she was still the nanny and she was spinning around on the hill and singing "The Hills Are Alive" with the Sound of Music. That is what this gives me. Very classic, very feminine, and this fragrance is not going out of style. Some people might say it leans a little bit mature because of the powdery nature. Well, okay, but I'm mature, so it's for me, I guess. But yeah, Spell on You from the house of Louis Vuitton. Love this fragrance so much, and I think that it is definitely a classic. Get your nose on it if you have not already. Gosh, it retails for too much, $350. Not this bottle, the 100 ml bottle retails for $350. Louis Vuitton does not have, like, I never see Louis Vuitton fragrances on the gray market or discounted or anything like that. So, you know, you decide, you get your nose on it and you decide if it's worth the retail price. I mean, I don't know your pocket, so I think that it's worth it to me. I love this fragrance and it's a workhorse in my fragrance library. And yeah, keep on keeping on. 5 hours on the skin. It projects. It's not loud, but it projects. People can smell you and you get compliments. My compliments, like I said, they usually circle around that I smell very feminine, very soft, very easygoing. Well, what do you know? Spell on You from the house of Louis Vuitton. Last but certainly not least, we have this one here that I just find, like, who gonna check me when I say that this fragrance is a classic? Nobody can, because it really is. And this is Mon Guerlain. This is Mon Guerlain from the house of Guerlain. This one is the original EDP. As you can see, I don't have too much of a dent. The Mon Guerlain Intense, it's probably almost done because I pull for that one more so than this one, but they are both very classic fragrance. The Intense is sweeter. Maybe that's why I like it more. I don't know. But this one is your quintessential vanilla lavender fragrance. This is the OG. Go back where you came from, Burberry Goddess. This is the OG of the the vanilla lavender scents. And oh my gosh, it is so good. It is so good. This is one of the most classic feminine fragrances out there. When was this released? This was released in 2017, y'all. This girl has been around and she is still relevant. Reviewers still talk about Mon Guerlain. This is like, again, a quintessential signature scent. This can be worn throughout the year. Just very, gosh, this is good. So, so classy. So it opens with lavender and bergamot. In the middle, we have iris, jasmine, and rose. In the base, Tahitian vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, patchouli, just to name a few. She's good. She's really good. Now, the only flanker I have to Mon Guerlain is the Mon Guerlain Intense, which, like I said a couple seconds ago, that I thoroughly enjoy. So this one retails for about $80 right now. Like, I don't know what you would find it for, like in Macy's, but like on Fragrance Net, etc. $80, under $100 to be like so classic, so classy. Like, go to church, to work, to your PTA meetings, to your conferences. Non-offensive, just a really classic scent. Now, if you don't like lavender, you can still rock this. The lavender isn't, I don't find the lavender to be loud, but I do like a lavender note, so maybe it's because I like it. People that don't like it might find it to be loud, but yo, love me some Mon Guerlain Intense. It is Mon Guerlain. I love Mon Guerlain Intense also, but we're talking about Mon Guerlain here. And I love this. Again, it is a workhorse in my fragrance wardrobe because it is so easy to wear and I could wear it so many different places. And it lasts, gives me 7+ hours on the skin. Moderate sillage, moderate projection, compliments, good for any occasion. You know, depending on how much you want to command a room, you overspray or not. But beautiful fragrance, and no one can tell me that this isn't a classic. No one in the world. Okay, come for me in the comments, okay? Mon Guerlain from the house of Guerlain. Okay, also that brings us to the end of our classic video. The fragrances that I deem elegant, classy, timeless. Timeless because a lot of them have been around for a long time and they still are relevant, at least to me, in my collection. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. It really helps the channel. And like I always say, we can be anything in this world we want to be with hard work, dedication, and perseverance. If you're not there, and even if you are, please smell like good people. Smell fabulous at all times. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.